Well, hello. Welcome back to Cook With Me Gluten Free. I am Robin, and today we've got another Aldi haul item. When I went to Aldi, I did a little haul, and I did a dinner last week. So now I'm gonna do a dessert. I opted for the gluten-free yellow cake mix. There's cupcakes on the front, so we're gonna make cupcakes. Now, the one thing I can guarantee is that I'm not gonna get my icing to look like that. Keep in mind, folks, this is not a cupcake decorating class. I am terrible at decorating, but I will do my best to make them look pretty decent for you. Anyway, this is, again, the LiveGFree brand of their yellow cake mix. We are going to take a look at the ingredients in just a moment. I've got my oven preheating to 350 degrees. The ingredients, 3/4 cup milk, 1/2 cup of butter softened, 2 teaspoons of gluten-free vanilla extract, and 3 large eggs. I made one little substitution, and we'll talk about that when we take a look at our ingredients. Can't wait to try this one. All right, let's take a look at what we're using. We've got 3 eggs that I've already cracked. Here's our gluten-free vanilla extract, softened butter. We know we've got the cake mix, and we are using Aldi's Baker's Corner. This is their frosting, and it says it's rich, creamy, and vanilla. And it does state on the back that it is gluten-free. So of course, I always check every time I'm in the store just to confirm that we are getting gluten-free items. And then 3/4 cup milk. Now, when I am baking gluten-free, I'm making a little bit of a change. Obviously, you can use plant-based milks if you want to, but I'm making a change. I like to use the Carnation evaporated milk. This also states that it's gluten-free, of course, milk, gluten-free, but you know, when it's in a can, you never know what might be added. I like the way that it gives a little bit of extra creaminess and richness to my box recipes. Another option would be to use the Aldi brand pudding mix, which also states that it's gluten-free. I did not buy it, but perhaps when I make an actual cake and not cupcakes, I will try it. This is supposed to yield 12 regular size cupcakes. I've already got my cupcake holder ready to go, and again, preheated to 350 degrees. We've got the cake mix in the bowl, and I'm going to make sure that I follow the instructions to a T. And it says to beat the cake mix, milk, butter, vanilla, and eggs in a large bowl on low speed for 30 seconds. Once we've finished the 30 seconds on low, then we're gonna switch to medium speed for 2 minutes, scraping the bowl when necessary. Now, of course, I've got my favorite bowl scraping tool attachment on my KitchenAid, which makes it a lot easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and lower the attachment, pour in the milk first, and we're gonna get this started on low speed. There we go. I'm gonna add the eggs. Don't you just love a KitchenAid? I'm gonna add in the vanilla. And then the butter. So I'm gonna stop this for just a second. I don't wanna go over the 30 seconds. I was gonna be a rule follower today and not beat to the tune of my own drum. Let's get this softened butter in there. Let's make sure I make it in there. All right. Butter makes everything better. You know, when I think about regular cake mixes, non-gluten-free cake mixes, I don't know, they don't typically call for all the vanilla and extra things like that. It's kind of a one and done. All right, let's let this blend for a little bit longer on low. Then we're gonna switch over to medium for 2 minutes. Everything looks to be incorporating well. I feel like that's been about 30 seconds. Give it a few more seconds. All right, now I'm gonna switch this to medium. I'll let that go for 2 minutes and then we'll be back and it'll be time to put our batter into the cupcake holders. All right, our batter is done. It's nice and creamy and it smells so delicious. That vanilla is really coming through. I love the vanilla that you can get in Mexico. It just has a different, I don't know, you might say it hits a little bit different. I like to use an ice cream scooper to make sure I'm getting kind of equal sizes in my cupcakes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start scooping. And once I get all of these filled, I will be back and we will pop these in the oven. All the batter is in, oven is preheated to 350. I used about 2 scoops in each one. So they're gonna make some pretty nice sized cupcakes, 2 dozen right here. Let's go ahead and put this in the oven. And then we're gonna take a look at our box and see how long. Now I've said this many times before, my oven is like supercharged. So it says for 12 cupcakes, 23 to 27 minutes, which means I'm gonna set my timer to 23 minutes simply because it's like supercharged. Then we'll check it, and if it needs more time, of course, I'll let you know exactly how long I kept mine in the oven. Super excited to try these LiveGFree gluten-free cupcakes. Cupcakes are out of the oven. They look amazing. They smell even better. So I'm just going to take these out and place them on a cooling rack so they can cool off. Let's see if the box gives us trying to follow the directions. It just says cool completely before frosting. Now, I did bake as directed, as you know, and I did put in a toothpick and the toothpick came out clean. Mine stayed in for 24 minutes. I had my timer set to 23. I just let them stay in for another minute or so, and then I took them out, and you can see they feel great. So I'm just gonna pop these out. You can see on the bottom, it seems like they are perfectly cooked. So let's let these cool completely, and then I'm going to come back and do some frosting. I have set up my my pipette, so you can hear me chuckling just a little bit because, as I mentioned earlier, I am not a cake decorator at all. I struggle in that category. I love to cook, but decorating, not my strong suit whatsoever. But for the sake of Cook With Me Gluten-Free, I am going to do my best to make at least one of these cupcakes look presentable. So I've got my icing already set up here in my, it's ready to go. It is so ready to go once these cupcakes are nice and cool and ready for icing. I grabbed 2 of our cooled cupcakes, and now it is time for frosting. Frosting, icing, whatever you want to call it. Once again, we are using Baker's Corner from Aldi and the LiveGFree gluten-free yellow cake mix. And I've got my lovely tool right here for icing. Remember, I am not a cake decorator, so this is probably going to be terrible. But I wanted you to see the first 2 and then I'll decorate the others in private. And if I'm brave enough, I'll throw up a picture right here. If not, you didn't see a picture. All right, here we go. Start from the outside and go in. Oh boy. It looks a lot better from the other side. Let me try this one. And let's see if I can go a little further to the outside and then come in and up. Well, not hideous, but also not very pretty. That's about the best I can do. Now it's time for a taste test, and I'm gonna bring on a special guest. All right, finished product is here. Today, I'm going to bring on my son, who's in college, 21, and not gluten-free. So let's see what he thinks of the LiveGFree gluten-free cupcakes. Come on in, Jeremiah. Say hi to the Cook With Me gluten-free community.
Hello.
I'm gonna give him the prettiest one, which is this one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and taste that. You can open it up. Oh wait, hold on, cheers.
Oh, cheers, okay.
All right. I mean, he can't taste alone, right? Let's let Jeremiah taste it first. Is it good?
So good.
It's so good? He's got icing all over his mouth.
It's
all right.
so good.
All right, here I go. You're right. It really is so good. So, Jeremiah, if someone told you that this cupcake is gluten-free, would you know?
No, not at all. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Right. And you're somebody that gets to eat gluten, gluten-free, whatever you want. So if you had to, I'm not really big on rating things 1 to 10.
10.
10. Jeremiah gave this a 10.
So good.
All right, you can go and enjoy your cupcake. Say bye to the Cook With Me gluten-free friends. Well, thanks for joining me for another Cook With Me gluten-free. Today was a winner, especially since we got Jeremiah's buy-in on this. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. Let me know what you want me to try next. I would love to cook one of your recipes or try something before you have to buy it. Thanks for joining me. Bye.